Hunt with passion. Never stop casting. Chase the dream. Welcome to Season 5 of Musky Mastery Outdoors, brought to you by Joe Bucher Outdoors, #1 in big game fish products, and by Recon Boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen. Oh, wow. Holy. Oh my God. All right, guys, that is a thick muskie right there. Wow. Oh my God, look at the size of that one. TopRaider, guys. Cloud cover rolled in, a little bit of rain, and boom. This muskie just hammered it. Wow, I am still shaking. That was amazing. Beautiful fish. We'll get her back and I'll fill you in on the details. Unbelievable, guys. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to this awesome Topwater Musky segment. Baby, I mean, I'm still kind of shaking here from that one. That was incredible. We've got rainstorms, thunderstorms kind of moving through the area. And of course, the lure that I pick very often, the old TopRaider, getting the job done again. Anytime we got this cloud cover and rain moving in, this is one of my, hands down go-to slam dunk lures. But today I just want to talk with you guys about a couple tips when it comes to topwater fishing. A lot of folks that I guide, a lot of folks that I talk to struggle with the nerves, the anxiety of topwater fishing. We all love it, but arguably it can be pretty challenging to catch muskies on these lures if you can't keep your nerves together. I mean, it's scary. Like, you gotta be ready. You've got to be, and by ready, I mean you've got to perform under pressure and keep the lure moving. So, topwater muskie tip #1: when a muskie starts following your TopRaider, what do you do speed-wise? I would advocate that for a constant, consistent speed. Maybe I'll pop it once or twice. Maybe if anything, I might speed it up a hair, but don't slow the bait down. Don't try to feed the muskie. In my experience, I guess, at least I'll say, I haven't had success doing that. It usually, and my analogy is, if you're getting chased by a black bear or a grizzly bear, the last thing you're gonna do is slow down. Same thing when a muskie's chasing something and it wants to eat. It's not used to finding animals that say, "Oh, you're chasing me. Let me slow down so you can eat me." Probably not, right? Rule #2: keep your rod tip in the downward position. My reasoning for that is pretty simple. It just allows me a little insurance policy. If I get excited and lift that rod, I don't want to move the bait out of the musky strike zone. Keeping the rod low when you can with the wind is a good idea, because again, it gives you a little bit of a couple feet of movement where if you do shudder and you do shake, if a muskie slaps at it or pops at it, you won't throw the whole thing off. So that's very important. And the third TopRaider tip, topwater musky tip in general, that I'll leave you with today is this. You know, a lot of folks, again, struggle with when do you set the hook on a topwater fish? Well, my simple rule is this. You know, there's a lot of sayings out there. Wait till you feel the weight. You know, I'm sure there's a gazillion other ones, right? One thing that I try to think about is when I'm cranking, when the reel is engaged, I'm cranking the reel. I don't set the hook until the muskie stops the reel from the handle from actually making forward progress. And my mindset is this: if the reel handle can no longer move, this is a generality. This is not every single case. But generally speaking, if the reel handle cannot move anymore, the muskie has the lure in some way, shape, or form in its mouth, most likely, or maybe it's hooked on the side of its head, or I don't know. Hopefully it's in the mouth. But if the muskie grabs this lure, it will stop this handle. And once this handle stops, that then triggers my brain to say, okay, pow, set the hook. Those are the three things that I think about pretty consistently when it comes to topwater fishing. Because it's a blast. I mean, how can you not love fishing the old TopRaider? But again, it takes some experience. It takes some unfortunately, failure in losses and in setting the hook too early to understand when to set the hook. And over time, you'll get experience. Now, you're always gonna be perfect? No, you won't. But as you practice and practice and practice, and you throw the TopRaider under good conditions like we've got today, sooner or later, you're gonna score on them using, thinking about those three tactics. So there you have it, guys. Awesome TopRaider muskie right there. I mean, my day is made. I mean, it was made before I came out here, but that's the icing on the cake right there. You can't beat it. I should tell you real quick, my setup for TopRaider musky fishing, 80-pound test. Joe Bucher Outdoors Beast Braid. I love this line. I've caught all my biggest muskies, including my Canadian muskies, on 80-pound test Beast Braid. Piano wire steel leader there by JBO. Split ring connected straight to the TopRaider here. This is St. Croix's Legend Elite 9-foot. It's a 9-foot rod. It's amazing for figure eights and just setting the hook on long bomb casts, and of course TopRaider and Bucher tail fishing, blades and tails. And it's a medium heavy power, fast action. The medium heavy allows you to load mid-sized baits like the TopRaider, and the fast action, once you set the hook, it makes that the action is how fast the tip of the rod, I should say, slaps back into position. How fastly that rod tip reacts and snaps back into position on the rod. A moderate action is a slower, I guess I should say the rod tip reacts slower, which can be great for crankbait fishing. When you're ripping crankbaits, you don't want to rip the lure out of the strike zone. And then you've got extra fast action. Sometimes when you're jig fishing and you need instantaneous, especially when you're fishing with monofilament, when the line's stretchy, that's when an extra fast can be very effective. But fast action is generally speaking, what I'm using in the musky world. So there you have it. Can't thank all you folks enough. Musky Mastery subscribers and viewers, we love you. And I hope you enjoyed this segment as much as I did putting it together here. And as always, thanks for watching.